like I said, I'm obsessed with the storytelling. And in a very legitimate sense, my biggest hang-up with Roman Reigns as the front runner of the WWE is the fact that he seems to lack in his ability to communicate with the audience. And that's not that he can't, because I know Roman. He's like socially, he's a great guy. He has a presence that's undeniable. So I know it's there. Just nobody has had the nuts to try to bring it out of him. Nobody. So my job in the WWE is to either be the best or be a vehicle for the best. And I was going to go out there and rip that kid every single week until he said enough. And I thought his promo on Monday was brilliant. I thought it was like, what a Kasparov chess move. Say only what you need to say and let me cut a promo on myself. I literally, on the other side of the phone, I have goosebumps. And that, I know that didn't come from anyone else but him. Like, he went home and was like, damn it, I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stamp this MF right here. And he thought of that. And it was brilliant for the reasons that you say, because you see it in his eyes that those are his words and that he believes it. His final look to the camera, the way he mocked me and flipping the microphone. Dude, that's a shot across somebody's bow. That's a real shot. And that's why we watch. Because although Roman and I may shake hands and play nice behind the curtain, there is an edge between the two of us of, bro, I am going to hold on to this as long as I possibly can because I feel you're not even close to my league. And him as a younger talent saying, who the hell is this guy and why won't he just go home?
Yeah.
And there is that conflict and that friction. And it's a professional, very respectful rivalry, but it is a definitive rivalry. And it was the same with me and Dwayne. I think it's been the same with anyone that I've ever stepped in there with, because we all want to strive to be that number one. And in a locker room that I said is searching for personality, I think Roman knows who he is. He just doesn't have everybody every week to tee off on him. Dude, like, we kind of matriculated with some really good talkers. So you either sank or slam every single effing week. There was somebody to knock you down a peg no matter what every week. It's rare that exists nowadays. And I was really trying to do my best to get Roman Reigns. And that was my big criticism. When along the Samoan tree, when I called back The Rock and The Rock came back, I just wanted The Rock back. And everybody else wanted The Rock back. I wanted The Rock to do his shtick. I wanted The Rock to run me down and make fun of me. He came off on such a different level that I got a chance to open up on him. And finally, it was like, enough of this. It's time to bring The Rock back. And that's when it swayed back the other way. I think Roman has done his best work, but I also think his toughest task is in front of him, because he's going to have to recreate that passion every single night. Everybody's got their own way of doing it. And that's why it's so difficult to coach, because it is very much like it's an entertainment performance. So everyone has their own methods. Mm-hmm. My way isn't going to work for him. Your way isn't going to work for him. It's not going to be that simple. But you're right. Whatever he had in those weeks building up to all this, he has to keep. And I think he will be better and better, because at the very least, it's not about speaking clearly. It's not about having great enunciation. It is about showing heart out there. So when people look at you, they're like, either that's my guy or I hate that guy so much, I want to see his teeth get kicked in. Roman was brought in so regarded, and he was like a blue chip prospect from then FCW, NXT. And like, everybody knew he was the deal. And in parallel comparison, in the OVW class, you had blue chip prospects of like Brock Lesnar, Dave Bautista, Randy Orton. I was not among that list. So I didn't get brought in the same way, and I didn't get the same opportunity. And I'm not saying that's bad, because those three names that I just mentioned, Brock, Randy, and Dave, those are Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
So like, that's not I'm not resentful. I'm just saying, like, I found very early on, and I think you guys can share this sentiment, that either I got to show somebody something or I'm gone.
Yeah. You're going to have to chew for every yard.
I think when you're brought in, yes. And man, that takes effort. And you can't rely on someone saying, okay, this is what I got for you, go. You have to actively pursue creativity, and you have to put in more every day. But in the same regard, we need those blue chip guys because that's how we develop future stars. It's just sometimes those guys have such an aura around them that nobody pokes the bear. Nobody brings it out. And a lot of times when people try to bring it out, they can't get there anyway because the guy knows that he's a blue chip guy.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm good. I'm all right.